Before I start this video, I just wanted to say this. If death as a topic scares you, please click off now because I will be talking about it, and I don't really want to upset anyone because I can understand that this type of subject can be quite devastating one. Thank you. Hello everyone and welcome. And today, I wanted to talk about death. You see, I've been thinking about death a lot recently. And I've seen it a lot, and I've kind of dealt with it in many different ways. And recently, I came up with an idea that's very, very strange, but I think it's very interesting. And I just thought to myself, I wanted to share that idea with you guys today. So, me being completely honest, I don't particularly believe in God or any type of deity in any form. And for a long time, that can be quite a hard thing to swallow, that the fact that when you die, there's nothing afterwards, like you experience nothing for the rest of eternity. And it got me thinking about it, and as I thought about it long and hard, I also came across another phenomenon, which is a mathematic phenomenon, which basically suggests that there's an infinite amount of possible things that could be true, but we may not be able to prove all of them, right? And one of the ideas I came up with in regards to death is, have I been alive beforehand? And it's like, what do you mean? And what I mean is, this iteration of me, the exact composition of everything that makes me up, everything down to my very cells, to the chemicals that go through my body right now, to my muscle fibers and everything, and just the way that my brain is constructed. Has that been constructed before in time somewhere? Because couldn't that be possible? I mean, the reason why none of us would ever remember that is obviously because the brain that we would have wouldn't have all that stored information into it. Because obviously our experiences and who we are is what make us up as a person. But I feel like there is a component to that in terms of our consciousness. So our consciousness basically allows us to be in the moment, to be present within the moment, right? But our self-awareness, I feel like, is a thing of our intelligence. You don't have to be really, really smart or even a genius, because people who are not very smart, if you ask them, do they know that they're alive? They probably say to you, yes, of course. So you don't have to be smart or genius to realize this, but I definitely feel like there's a certain level of intellect that you have to sort of reach before you start to become a bit self-aware and understand that you are alive. But you wouldn't have any memories of your past iterations of yourself because of the fact that stuff wouldn't carry over after death. That memories and that information that the person acquired, all the things they have done, the experiences, would all go with them. But the very consciousness that makes up that person, because the very make of their mind, the way that their brain is made, is that still you? I don't know. And thinking about it right now, probably not, because your brain is obviously it's malleable, so it moves and changes depending on what you obviously do. But part of me is suspicious, because the way you are, there are certain ways of you. I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but there are certain parts of you that are kind of set in stone in some way. I mean, for the longest time, one of the things that I've known and noticed is I'm quite a chaotic and sporadic sort of person. I've never been really orderly, and I've never really been that way. And I have to try to be like that. Do you know what I mean? I have to actually try to be this way, to be orderly and do all that sort of stuff. But to be chaotic and look at all these random ideas and all that just comes naturally to me. And I feel like if I ever did, pass on and there was another me, would this me still have that? And is that still part of me? It just really interests my mind, because that means that there could be literally thousands of iterations of me but each one is different depending on what they've gone through, right? And I just thought it was a very interesting idea on the take of death, because obviously death is uncertain. We don't know specifically what happens or anything. I mean, we can make assumptions and we can sort of think about it like I've done, but that's what I'm currently thinking of. And I just thought I have two other things that I thought is the thing as well, but I just kind of wanted to share this one just to basically say this one and just see what you guys think. I know it's pretty fucking batshit. It's like, what are you doing? And obviously, I had a stream just then. A viewer asked me, "Are you doing weed or anything?" Because it's kind of a bit crazy. And no, I don't do anything like that. But these crazy ideas is what's fun for me to think about. So I will think about them, and that's why I will make these videos sometimes, because it's just fun to think about. But anyway, thank you guys for listening to this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it and got a new perspective out of it, I would say. If you want me to talk about any other crazy ideas that I did come up with in terms of like this subject or any other, then please let me know. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you very much, and bye.